What is going on? It is Nate the Game Guy coming back with another video at hand, and today I am talking to you guys about something that I would have never seen myself doing again. That's right, I bought from Gamestop online again for the Black Friday of this year. Now, if you guys have seen my video where I talk about my Black Friday horror story, you guys may be surprised that I actually ended up doing this. If you have not seen my video where I do talk about what went wrong with my experience with shopping online with GameStop with the Black Friday of 2023, I do recommend that you guys do check this video out right here. I do go into a bit of a story of what went wrong with my experience with shopping with GameStop online. It was not fun to deal with, but I will say things are different, maybe not. We'll have to see. Of course, in this video, I'm not going to be doing an unboxing with this order that I ordered with GameStop this year with the Black Friday sale that they had online. But I am going to tell you a little bit of some of my thoughts, my opinions, but of course I do plan to share with you guys what exactly I bought when I went with GameStop online. So without further ado, let's dive right into this video subject right after the intro. Alrighty, so before I dive right into this video subject, I just want to give a quick moment and say, if you guys are new to the channel, please do consider subscribing because I post a ton of content when it comes to game collecting tips, and other video game related subjects. So if that is something that interests you guys, please do consider subscribing. But if you're going to subscribe, you got to hit that notification bell button so that way you will be notified when I upload a video just like this. And of course, if you do give the video a like, it really helps me out, helps boost the video up into the YouTube algorithm so more viewers such as you can find videos just like this. Now, let's talk about as to why on earth I decided to order with GameStop this year on Black Friday after my huge ordeal that I had with them last year. Now guys, if you have been following the channel for a while, you will already know that I look for deals all the time in many different places. It does not matter if it is Black Friday, at a thrift store, at a game store. If there is a deal to be found, I try my very best to get said deal. So of course, Black Friday was no different. Now, with this year, I wasn't looking for GameStop at first. I was checking other places, such as Best Buy, Walmart, Target, Amazon, right? But I was super bored one night, and I decided to do was pop on a GameStop's website, and I did see there were a few things on there that did catch my attention. Now, I do feel like Black Friday overall was much better with the selection last year than compared to this year, not just with GameStop, but just as a whole when shopping online. And I will say, I was pretty tempted to take on some of those deals, but I was really thinking about going to a brick and mortar location simply because I just did not want to get another game just like the one that I got last year. So unfortunately, I was pretty busy with just a lot of things that came up last minute and things going on with me outside of YouTube. So it just was not going to happen for me to just go into a store and pick up said games. So I realized at the time when I was doing this, I was probably making a very, very, very dumb decision when I did this. But I actually decided to do was place my order through GameStop online and wait for my order to come. Alright, so I'm sure you guys are probably wondering what on earth did I buy from GameStop that I could not resist going back to a place that gave me the ordeal that they gave me from before. Well, I plan to no longer keep you guys waiting any further. After all, I'm going to start things off by showing off to you guys Hot Wheels Unleashed 2 Turbocharged. Now, as you guys can see, this is a shrink-wrapped, new and sealed copy of the game. I decided to pick this up because this looked like a pretty fun racing game. After all, I grew up with Hot Wheels as a kid, and I could tell by this game that even though it's basically a kid-oriented game, you don't necessarily have to be a kid to enjoy this game. Of course, I do want to beef up the Nintendo Switch collection, so I do have a pretty decent collection of games. You know, I've got some pretty killer titles, no filler in there, but of course, it never hurts to add to the collection with some more fun titles. And continuing on with the Switch, the next game I picked up was Lego 2K Drive. This also seemed like a very fun racing game. These two games were new and sealed, and if I remember correctly, I only paid $15 each for these games, and I have to say these were the best deals that I could find for new copies of these games. So after all, with these two Switch games, we were going pretty strong with what I got from GameStop online. Now going on, I've got some PS5 games, and things are a bit different than compared to some of my Switch games, but I'm not too upset, and I'm sure you guys will see why in a moment. And the next game that I got was another copy of Hot Wheels Unleashed 2 Turbocharged. Sometimes I'm a little weird where sometimes I like to have the same game on different consoles. Sometimes it has better graphics on one console than compared to another. So I decided to pick this one up. Plus, on some consoles, I just have friends that I can't play with on other ones. After all, I've got some friends on the Switch that don't own an Xbox Series X. So, you know, you get the idea. Different perks on different consoles, all that wonderful stuff. So, the next game I had to pick up was Expeditions, a Mud Runner game. Now, I'm sure you guys have seen with the white sticker right here, these games were not new and sealed, but they were kind of, quote, new, according to GameStop. GameStop has been criticized for many years for selling games that aren't exactly new, but should really be considered open box. I'm not really too upset about this because I have bought games from GameStop that were quote-unquote new before from the past. Not really too upset about it is because these are games that I plan to open up and play anyway, so whatever. And I did check with some unboxing videos online, and I can confirm the PS5 games that I've got do come with all the contents. This seems like a pretty fun game with the different missions and the side quests that you can do. I really cannot wait to check this one out. This one looks like a really fun game to play. Now, video games weren't the only thing that I picked up from GameStop. I also picked up some good plushies. GameStop had a deal where if you buy one plushie, you get the second one half off. I decided to pick up this Legend of Zelda plushie of the Shield. I just wanted to take advantage of it. I'm a huge fan of collecting plushies in the game room. I want to give a shout out to Pete Dorr. He is the first game collector that I ever saw on YouTube and got me inspired to go onto this game collecting journey. And one of his things is collecting plushies. So big shout out to Pete Dorr for, you know, the whole thing, not just the plushies, but the game room, the channel, all that wonderful stuff. Huge inspiration. Now, of course, I did say that it's buy one, get one half off. So I got to show the other plushie that I got, and that is this Kirby plush right here. I think this plush is so cool. I'm a fan of the Kirby series, obviously. I love the Kirby games growing up. Unfortunately, I do feel like I have neglected the Kirby games as I've gotten older, so I do want to change that. And why not start off by, you know, picking up a really cool plush. But as you guys can see right here, these were all of my pickups from GameStop online. So I do have a few thoughts when it comes to whether I should shop on there again or not shop on there again. I had 2 experiences with shopping online within recent years, one good and one bad. So what do I think? I will tell you guys, of course. All right, so what do I think after shopping online with Gamestop with 2 Black Fridays, with one that went well and the other one that didn't go well? Well, I can truthfully say I don't think I will be a regular customer with shopping with GameStop online. After all, there's been plenty of people that have said that they've got reproduction carts of old Pokemon games and Super Nintendo games. And of course, GameStop has mentioned on their websites before that sometimes you are not going to get the original case and the manual. Of course, as a collector, I need the everything. Of course, the instruction manual, the case, all that stuff. Of course, I make an exception with some cartridge-based consoles. I do recommend that you guys check out this video right here so you know a little bit of some more detail as to why I avoid some games that are cart-based from going to be complete in box in the game room. But I can say that I think I had a great experience this time, but I don't think I will always have a great experience. So I will take things with a grain of salt, but it does bring me a smile on my face that, things were better this year with my online pickups with GameStop for this year's Black Friday. Hey guys, thank you so much for checking out my video. Please be sure to check out these videos here, and here. After all, I post a lot of content when it comes to game collecting tips, and other video game related subjects. So be sure to keep an eye out every Monday and Friday where I upload consistently, and I'll be seeing you guys next time.